Today I did something wild. I worked all day. I know, pretty shocking. But not just any work. I spent hours deleting features I thought were genius because it turns out no one's gonna buy clutter. Lesson of the day, if you try to sell everything, you end up selling nothing. Minimalism isn't just for Pinterest boards, it's for SaaS too. This is the challenge. Build a $10,000 a month software business from scratch only using AI tools. No fluff, no exit plan, and I cannot stop recording until I hit that $10,000. So I hope you enjoyed that intro video, but welcome back to another video of me going from 0 to 10K per month using only AI products and the best channel on YouTube. Now let's go ahead and jump into this. So as you guys already know, I have two rules. Oh yeah, so that video outline that you just saw, I actually just watched someone else's video yesterday, and I was like, you know what, that's cool, let me go ahead and try it. But yeah, so that's why I did that. Pretty cool stuff. Now, the two rules for this actual challenge. So, I'm going from 0 to 10K per month, vibe coding, only using AI products. And the second rule is I cannot stop recording until I hit $10,000 per month. And the whole reason I'm doing this again is so I can go to Fiji and surf and skydive every single day. So quick little recap. I've actually done a lot this morning. It's 12 p.m. as of right now, but this is the tool for, if you're brand new, it's basically just a copywriting tool. And I've had more fucking headaches than I could literally describe creating this, because I just don't know how to code. And that's my biggest downfall, but that's why I'm here learning and documenting the entire process so you guys can literally see everything I do step by step and all the failures and headaches that I get from this. So that's pretty nice. Now, also, if you're doing something similar, drop it in the comments. I want to connect with you because that's the whole reason I'm even making all these videos, so I can find people that want to travel the world, build businesses, and have fun. So yeah, let's jump into it. So what I've been doing today is I wrote down on my list of things that I actually have to do. So right here, this is literally what I'm working on because I wanted to launch this product last week on Friday. And then, Saturday and Sunday, I explored the island because, as you can see, I'm sitting here on the ocean because I got a spot in the Grand Canaries for 3 weeks so I can go ahead and build this product. It's not even done yet, but the ocean view is cool, so that's cool. But yeah, so I really want to be able to launch this by end of day tomorrow. And you guys are going to keep hearing me say that time and time again until I finally launch this being product. So here we are. By end of day, what I have been doing is obviously it's a copywriting tool. These are all the different types of copy that people can go ahead and create. Now, the issue I've been having is inside of n8n, I'm trying to have specific workflows so it can just spit out results based on each type of copy, because everyone's going to have different copy. YouTube script's going to look different than short form, etc., 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 etc. I'm not going to bore you to death with that. As of right here, so what I did do is basically my biggest issue has been structuring the data inside of here and organizing it and getting it all to feed into this VSL agent. I finally came up with a workflow, and it's definitely not the best, but what I've had this little realization. I'll make my face big just to show you that this is important. I've had this little realization again that all that matters is you're a good marketer and you get people to buy the product, because once you can prove that there's demand for the product, you can just hire someone to go ahead and build the actual product for you and make it 1,000 times better, because then you've proven demand and you did the hardest thing, which is getting people to buy the actual product. Then obviously, the product is going to make people stay around, which is why, the first issue is do people even want this product? Yes or no? Build an MVP, get people to use it, and then after that, you can hire people to make the product 1 billion times better. At least that's my philosophy. Could be entirely wrong. I don't know. And I guess you'll find out in this series how wrong I am or how right I am. But that's my philosophy, and that's kind of what I'm shooting for. So back to this. So what I did, I basically redid this. I had to build out this merge. I don't even know what a merge was this morning. This is my first time using it. But anyway, I'm trying to collect data inside of Supabase from each client. So everyone that enters in their information, they go in here, and they just put in their info. And that's pretty cool, right? And then after they go in and put in their info, all the information gets fed over to the AI agent as of right here. And I'm not going to bore you to death with going through this, but I mean, if you guys do want to see this stuff and this technical stuff, let me know in the comments as well, because I could I could show you literally me bashing my head against a wall while trying to figure this out because it's been hours and hours. But yeah, just so I can show you a little bit of an example of how it was working. It's definitely still not the best. It's not any Jasper AI or anything like that, but it will be soon. But as you can see, so I've been there's so many bugs in this. I'm still gonna launch it, but it's starting to create video sales letters for me, and it's taking me down the path that I kind of want it to take me down, and it's pulling the information that I have inside of my brain now. As you can see, I have information in here saying, you know, what I've done, my ideal customers and stuff like that, and it's using it. So it's going good. It's going really good. And as you can see in some of the responses, it's like prompting me to go through and create the VSL. Now this is cool and all, but I did get a little side eye, like, you know, is the grass greener over here if I was to build this feature out, and I'm not going to. I almost did it. But when I signed up for Jasper AI, I noticed that their product was really cool, and it had a board just like this, and it would allow me to have a chat and then build the templates like this, which I think is awesome. Now, I don't know how to do it, and I'm not going to delay myself anymore, but this is kind of like the next feature I want. And, you know, Jasper is valued at 1.something billion, 1.3 billion, has over 100,000 active members every single month. So that's also how I know there's demand. I basically just took my idea, niched it down a little bit, and here I am. But anyway, so today I'm really just focusing on getting all of these workflows working. So therefore, a user can come in and say, hey, I want to write with Bluey, and then they can write anything that they want right here. And it's going to give them a somewhat decent output. It's not going to be the best, but I just want to launch this thing and start making YouTube videos because this is a space that I understand the best. So I'm gonna create another YouTube channel because this can be for the marketing distribution. I'm gonna create another YouTube channel where I am going over how to write amazing video sales letters, or how to do it super easy, or how to write Facebook ads and grow your online service-based business, or how to do short form scripts, or how to do YouTube scripts. And like, these are what my videos are gonna be about, and this is what I'm very knowledgeable about. So I figured I might as well start building an online presence from it, running ads, and then getting people to, you know, because I guess the thought is, like, even if I did have to pivot from this, like, this is the space that I know, so I can always build products in this space. So I put in these additional features. I think I'm going to take them out, or just put like a coming soon tag underneath it or above these, because I don't want to get bogged down with refining the funnel, analyzing the copy, because right now I don't think that's the biggest reason people would use this. I think the biggest reason people would use this tool is because they'll have all of its data inside of here. So I have like the knowledge base from sales calls, additional YouTube videos. I might even take this out, and then it's going to write videos for my demographic. And it's just going to be a niche down Jasper AI, but not nearly as good as Jasper AI because I'm not a coder. But yeah, so that's kind of like where my thought pattern is, because I just want to ship this, start making videos, and see if I can get some people to sign up. And that's my thought. But yeah, it's been a lot of work, really just getting here. Honestly, the work, it's not hard work. The issue is, like, I'm sitting here trying to learn everything from scratch. And I want to. Like, I think this is such a valuable skill to learn. You know, how to, like, build my own, like, software, just because the technology is only going to get better and better and better. And the barrier to entry for things like this was so much higher, because either, like, you had the skill set of a marketer, or you had the skill set of a developer. And if you had both, you're like a god. And I've always tried to build software, but, you know, never could. It just, code never clicked in my head, still doesn't clearly. But so that's why I'm really, like, honing down on learning this skill, because it's so much easier to do this now. And, like, this is where all the money's moving towards. Like, yes, the money's in AI, but, like, also think of the accessibility that you now have as a normal person to go ahead and build cool shit like this. So that's pretty cool. And then you could take your skills and package up your skills and expertise. So then you can go ahead and create some sort of software around it as well. And it's literally like the AI gold rush. But enough of me ranting. Just want to also say thanks for the 11 views on the video I posted last night. 13 hours ago, 1 view per hour. Let's go. Thank you if you watched that. And I think I did get 1 like on this. My audio sucked on this, but I did. Thank you for the one person that liked this so far as well. I appreciate you. But yeah, so, oh yeah, another thing I did. So during my frustration period, I realized, I was like, what am I doing? Like, seriously, what am I doing with my life? And, obviously I wanted to quit because I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Am I even building something that people want? But that's the thought that, a normal person has every single day, but you still keep going because you still keep going and you kind of know how these things go. So what I did is I tried to build like a mind map or like a wireframe, but I don't really even know what a wireframe is. And I was like, all right, so what are the main things that people have to do in order to get the dream result that they want? So I built this in a Miro chart really quick. And then, I tried taking that over into here to connect all the data together to get the best result possible. That's kind of where I kind of did it, but kind of didn't do it. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Anyway, so before I bore you to death, I am going to keep duplicating all of these workflows and creating all of the different outputs for all of these today. And then when I'm done with that, I'm probably going to turn off the refine funnel or put like a coming soon over it. Same with the analyze copy. And I'm going to put in a way for people to just upload their sales calls. And then I'm going to fix a tiny amount of the bugs that are in here. And then I'm just going to start creating a shit ton of YouTube videos during the day, during this time, because you can see the beautiful ocean behind me. And honestly, the lighting is terrible. And I'm going to just try and start selling this thing. And if people like it, then people like it. If not, I'm going to try and jump on onboarding calls with everybody and kind of see why they bought it. And then I'm going to make the product better. Also, if you're a developer and you kind of like this mission and everything, go ahead and shoot me a DM on Instagram. And I'd love to connect as well. But yeah, so let me go ahead. Let me jump into this. I also have consulting calls in the latter half of the day. So I got a lot of calls coming up. And which is why I'm not in Fiji surfing and skydiving, because I trade my time for money right now.
My feet can't touch the ground, and it feels like I can see the sands on the horizon every time you are not around. Slowly drifting away, wave after wave.
As promised, I'm back, and as you can see, I just showered. And it's like midnight. Just got done consulting all day. I had a bunch of calls back to back, which is really good as always. But anyway, I built a ton with Bluey that I'm super stoked to show you a little bit about. I don't know if I told you guys in this video, but I was thinking about going surfing, but I didn't really have time because I wanted to keep building this because I want to go to Fiji and skydive. Oh, side note, as I'm even pulling this up, the airport that I was actually thinking about getting my skydiving license at in New Jersey, because I'm from Jersey, it just crashed with 15 people inside of there. And I literally just emailed them the other day to get my skydiving license, but yeah, it just crashed with 15 people, so glad I'm not really going there. It's also pretty notorious for like a bunch of people dying there. But anyway, so this is what I did. I rearranged like the actual app side of things. As you can see, it looks so much better. I was telling you earlier, so I took out the refine funnel to analyze copy. It's just way too much work to go ahead and really launch this thing just because I have to launch this. I have to get it out. I have to get people to use it, and I have to make iterations because I'm not going to sit here and guess what people want without doing it. But anyway, it looks so much better. But so this is the brand page. If you remember how hideous it was before and then how amazing it is now. Wow, look at those cards. Look at these cards. As you can see, it just goes through everything so much better. I took out that one buyer persona. It just made 0 sense inside of there. So these are where all the sales scripts are. I can rename them. All the scripts. As you can see, it just looks so much better. So now you're probably wondering, Ty, how did you prompt this amazingly thing to go ahead and do this? Well, I just used ChatGPT to go ahead and prompt it. I said, hey, I want this to look a lot better, make it look a lot better, and guess what it did? It made it look a lot better. But yeah, on today's agenda, what I was going to go ahead and do by end of day, create the prompts for everything, and I did it. Sorry if my energy's low. It's literally like just before midnight, and I'm really tired. Especially when I sit on the phone all day, I get tired. It's more of like a mental exhaustion rather than like physical. But but yeah, so I changed up the look of this just because it kind of looked ugly when it was linear, but now that it's vertical, it looks a lot better. But I created all these additional workflows, so now all of this goes to different ads and different workflows. I didn't put in the production URL because when I do that, it's going to be fully ready to go, and then I'll test it more. But as you can see with the Right with Bluey, I have now past conversations with everyone. So it works. It's just that the prompts inside of here, and I'll just keep going through, the prompts inside of here are not the best yet. So I'm thinking tomorrow I'm just going to keep going through prompt engineering a little bit more so I can get it nice and good, and then I'm going to start making my YouTube videos on this and start selling it. But as you can see, each of them have their own prompts. It knows exactly what it's creating. And just so I can show you really quick inside of here, these are all of the different options that people can go ahead and create from. So that is what I did for the rest of the day. Now, I do have a couple bugs inside of here that I really do want to fix before end of night. I'll just show you live. There's this little thing that always pops up, and it is the most annoying thing ever. Now, let me just go ahead and hit test workflow, and you're going to see what I mean. It's a bug, but I'll probably still launch with it. I'm going to say testing this, that. See how that pops up when this didn't even pop up yet? It's so annoying. And it's these little things that'll take 30 messages to fix, but, you know, here we are, whatever. But yeah, so I want to be able to make the outputs really good, so I'm going to focus on the prompts tomorrow, and I want to try and fix that little bug today. There's also this one other thing, and anytime I put in, I think, a sales script inside of here, it triggers the YouTube summarizer workflow, which I guess it does make sense now because it's hosted right here and right here. But watch, so I'm just going to test it. I'll put in Alyssa's sales call, and then, yeah, it triggered the webhook for the YouTube summarizer because it doesn't realize this is a sales call and not a YouTube video. But that's an easy fix, so I'll just tell Lovable to go ahead and fix that up. And then from there, everything should be good, and I'm going to go ahead and launch this thing. I guess now I have to build a landing page, but that's fine. I'll build a landing page and take it down that route, and I'll be good to go, and I'll be skydiving in Fiji in no time. So, yeah, it was a long day. I'm kind of tired, super tired, but tomorrow we should be good. Also, I'm going surfing with that one Italian kid that I met. I don't know if I ever said that to the camera. Met this kid. He bought a brand new board. The waves are going to be super nice tomorrow, so kind of stoked for that. And I think I'm only here for another week in the Canary Islands. So it's pretty cool, too. But anyway, if you guys are building something similar, you guys want to go ahead and connect, reach out to me. A few of you already have reached out to me. You guys are working on some pretty cool projects. That's awesome. But find me on Instagram, on my personal Instagram, Tyler Sutley. Reach out, tell me what it is that you're building. And if you're a developer, also reach out because I think that's super cool. And yeah, guys, I will see you on the next one. So peace.